So now let me give you some closing thoughts to keep you motivated. It is my experience that the people who follow the people that I've mentioned, who have gone before, and by trial and error and through their own study, have figured out how the user interface to reality works. If you study their work, it will get you there faster. And you can get to a point where it feels as if you are moving reality. How many of you have watched me, if those of you have been watching for a while, I want to see this in the comments. How many of you have watched me walk up to reality and push it and just nudge it in my direction? I just want to see in the comments, how many of you have watched me do that right in front of you? So watch the comments. So I've called my shots. I make my predictions. I show you my work. I tell you the roots of all my work. It's not things I invented. These are things that I've acquired from those who have gone before. It's learnable. It's completely learnable. And you can know that because you can see the people who have learned it. I've named a bunch of them. Some get there in their own path. Some are influenced by other people. Most, I think, are influenced by other people plus their own study. But let me tell you another thing that you don't know. You've seen all the things that I've influenced publicly. Do you believe that all of my influence is public? No, of course not, because there are some things that just don't work if you're doing them publicly. I would suggest that there are possibly 20 people in the world who, if they worked on the same team, could change almost anything. And yeah, some of the people I mentioned are those types of people. There are others, but there are probably 20 people in the country who could move the country in any direction they wanted. And it would work more effectively if they teamed up and they were on the same side. But you can start to see who these people are. You can also see that it's learnable. One of the reasons that I'm fascinated watching Ali Alexander's career come together is that you can tell that Ali is a seeker. In other words, he's on this path. He is learning from people who got there quicker, or didn't get there quicker, but they got there before, usually because they're older. And he's picking up technique. And you watch his power grow. If you haven't watched this, it's really amazing. Somebody says the Bitcoin kid. Yeah, Eric Finman. Eric Finman is someone who's on this path. Eric Finman already at age, what is he, 19? At age 19 can already walk up to reality and push it. And he is a student, and I know this because I know him, he is a student of the user interface. He's figuring out little by little how stuff works. Plus he's a genius, so he's figuring out stuff on his own as well. But if you were to follow young people who can, move the world, well, that's a couple of them right there. I'm going to leave you with one thought that I just want you to grapple with. All right, it's sort of tangentially related to this topic, but I'm just going to give you this one thought. And just listen to the sentence. I'm going to say it twice. Because the first time you hear it, you're going to say, I want to hear that again. So I'll say it twice. All right? Here it is. God is what's left after you take everything away. I'm going to say it again. God is what's left after you take everything away. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.